Welcome to Tech Talks with Breaking Light Productions. This talk is about dressing the set with a one-scene wonder set piece. Theater is an art form of practicalities. It has to take place in real time and real space, so of course everything you do has to obey the laws of physics, and that doesn't even count the ever-present limitations of budget, labor, manpower, etc., etc. So you are constantly asking yourself questions whenever you need something like, where will I get it? How will I pay for it? How will I transport it? Where will I store it? Fun, right? All part of the glamorous process. A classic theatrical dilemma when you're trying to realize the world of the play and you realize you have to acquire an item that is heavy, awkward, bulky, hyper-specific, expensive, and you need it for only one scene. So what do? Do you break the bank to get something that, is perfect, that you're never going to use again, that's going to be a giant pain in the butt to have to find some place to keep for the rest of your production process? Or do you settle for something that looks terrible and actively decreases the production value of your show because you didn't go to the effort or the expense? We just got done shooting Mrs. Hawking Part 8, Home Rule, and we ran into this exact scenario. In this case, the one-scene wonder was a bed for a little girl, and we really did not want to have to buy and carry and find a place to store among our myriad other set pieces yet another heavy piece of furniture. So we had to get a little creative, and this is what we did. Here's some footage of the process we caught on our behind-the-scenes camera as we were filming. Some of it was just getting lucky. During the rehearsal process, Bernie and I were out on a walk in our neighborhood one day, and we came across this really cute twin headboard and footboard that somebody had put out on the curbs. So we just carried them back to our house in our arms, unable to believe our stroke of good fortune. And people say theater is an expensive hobby. These two pieces we taped to two of our stage blocks. We had these built by professional technical director Carolyn Deitch, and they have come in handy for so many set dressing functions over the course of the years. These could stand in for a mattress and bed frame, and since we were already planning on using them for the filming of other scenes, we didn't have to bring any extra stuff. Then we dressed the bed with sheets, blankets, and pillow, all just purchased from a local thrift store. Of course, they needed to be in blue and white to match the swan's color scheme, so there'd be no mistaking what household this was part of. And when a little bit of the stage block peeked out from beneath the bottom edge of the footboard, we covered it with a lace tablecloth we had in hopes that it would look like a bed skirt. The final touch was to make the bed look occupied. By this point, the swan's daughter is a little girl rather than a baby, so we got a toddler mannequin to tuck in to fill out the blankets. We topped it off by putting a little curly wig on the pillow to give the impression of a tiny sleeping head. I was actually super happy with how it came together. Even though it's just a bunch of disparate elements that are all hacked together, it really looks like a bed, and it fit our budget and our circumstances. And I have to say, most of the credit goes to our amazing stage crew, which includes Kathy Bedard, Michael McAfee, Keisha Warner, among others. And it goes to show just how much of crafting the world of a play goes to the creativity and ingenuity of the amazing theater artists that are all coming together to do it. And that is sort of how you build these tiny little microcosms within the limitations of the real world. And you can see all of the craft and talent on display for the Mrs. Hawking shows here on our YouTube channel, @Mrs. Hawking.